Hey guys, Kevin again. I know that it's been a while since I've done a trailer reaction for you guys. I know I've tried to stay committed to it. I just haven't had the time because I was binging Flesh and Bone. Now I'm binging Man in the High Castle and Jessica Jones. And because of that, I figured that why don't I just watch some trailers, catch up on them. But rather than me just reacting to a whole bunch of trailers and do a trailer roundup because I don't really want to do that, what I am instead gonna do is I'm gonna watch each trailer and then give you basically an afterthought. I'll tell you what I think of that trailer, if I think it's worth watching, if I think the movie's going to be good, just little thoughts here and there. Maybe there'll be bigger thoughts if I have more to say about the trailer than others, which I definitely will. But I will be watching all the trailers, and I'll let you guys know what I think of each one. And let's just get started, starting with the first one. Alright guys, I just got done watching the official trailer for Kung Fu Panda 3. If you guys know, I really love the teaser trailer. I thought it was really emotional, was also quite funny. And I gotta say that I think the premise to this is a really cool idea. It just does not look very funny. Honestly, guys, a lot of the jokes in this feel like they're really out of gas. It really does. I mean, it's great to see Jack Black back. He looks like he's having a ton of fun. I like the idea of his father coming back. The villain doesn't really look that... He looks kind of menacing, but they're really not taking it that seriously. One of the things that made Kung Fu Panda 2 so great is the fact that they did take it seriously, and this movie looks like it's just gonna be fun. I like the idea of him training all these pandas. I think that's gonna be fun, but it also looks like we're not really gonna see a lot of the, Furious Six, I think their name, whatever their name was. You guys know what I'm talking about. I can't think of their names right, but like Angelina Jolie's character, Master Shifu. It doesn't look like we're gonna see a lot of them, and that kind of sucks because I really do want to see a lot of them. And if this is the last Kung Fu Panda movie, I do want it to be a satisfying conclusion. Problem is, it's coming out in January, which really makes me worry that the movie's really not going to be all that good. However, this is just a trailer, so they could just be showing the worst parts. I hope they are, because I'm hoping this is something good, but just from the trailer, I'm really not that optimistic about it, which is too bad because I really did want to like it, but unfortunately, the trailer wasn't that good, and I didn't like it as much as I wanted to, so that's really my thoughts on Kung Fu Panda 3. Alright guys, I just watched the second trailer for 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, and this looked like a good movie from the first trailer. It looked like it was going to be one of Michael Bay's only good movies. The second trailer, this movie looks really boring. It really does. It looks like the characters aren't anything that new. The effects look really good, but the plot isn't terribly interesting. I'm really not that interested in this. It's probably one of those movies where I fall asleep or something. I'll probably check it out, but I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm not that optimistic about it. And I gotta say, guys, it's kind of disappointing because I was hoping this could be maybe a turnaround for Michael Bay, but I don't think he ever really will have that turnaround. I think he's kind of fallen into this mode of just, this is how his movies are, and he doesn't really, he has a specific style, and I understand that. Like, every director has a certain style, but Michael Bay's just isn't really working. I mean, yeah, it's making him money, but even people, people are even starting not to see his movies. I mean, think about the new Transformers. He's not even attached to it. I think this is a good example of that. There really doesn't seem like there's characters in this. It very much felt like I was watching Transformers about the robots, and I know this is just a trailer. Maybe the movie will be good, but the trailer really did not interest me, I have to say. So honestly, this one I'm definitely going to skip. Guys, that trailer was really surprising. I really wasn't expecting much from this trailer, and that is the trailer for Alice Through the Looking Glass. You guys know I hate Alice in Wonderland. I hate it. I think it's a terrible movie. The 2010 movie, it's terrible. I hate it. I think it's a horrible movie. Honestly, it was really boring. I hated it, and this looks a lot better. It really does. It looks like they're really going into the kind of like the more maddening part of it, and it looks like they're trying to have a lot more fun with it. The acting looks better here. I mean, Mia Wasikowska looks a lot better. She's really improved as an actress since then, so I think she's really good here. Helena Bonham Carter looks like she's having a lot more fun. It just looks like a much more fun time, honestly. It doesn't look like it's going to be as dark. It doesn't look like it's going to be as ridiculous. Johnny Depp still doesn't look that good, I will say that. I still don't think he looks that good as the Mad Hatter. But Helena Bonham Carter looks like she's improved. Some of the characters I'm still not set on. Sacha Baron Cohen is the villain. I think that could be really cool. I like the idea that Time is an actual character. I think that's really cool. I just don't really know this is going to be... The trailer intrigues me, I will say that. Definitely does look better than the first one, but for all I know, that could just be because of the way the marketing was, but... Right now, I'm optimistic about it. I might not be in, like, say, a few months, but right now, I'm looking forward to this. I'm not, like, anticipating it. It's not like, I don't think it's going to be a great movie or anything, but I do think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look that bad, actually. In fact, I'm surprised by how good it actually looks. It looks pretty good. The cinematography looks great, as usual, which the first one had great cinematography, too. but this one just looks a lot better, looks a lot more creative, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. So I was really looking last. Surprising trailer, but I'm actually really looking forward to it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but I just got done watching the trailer for God's Not Dead 2, and holy shit, oh my god. These movies are atrocious. I mean, first of all, they're made for, like, next to nothing. They're made to be, like, on the Lifetime channel. They're very, very low budget. And God's Not Dead, I heard, was a terrible movie. I heard terrible things about the first God's Not Dead. And this looks so stupid. Everything about this trailer is so bad. Everything about it. I mean, just the plot of it in general, of her, you know, trying to prove that God exists is really stupid. The plot of that in general is really stupid. But the funniest part, I have to say, is all the overly religious references, but that cannot compare, and I have to tell you guys, the funniest part for me, when the judge is, like, so intense, his gavel fell off of the desk. I laughed my ass off. It was so unintentionally funny, and I love it. And that's how the entire movie's gonna be. Everything about it looks ridiculous. Melissa Joan Hart looks so cheesy. It looks so over the top. The music that they were playing sounded like a Lord of the Rings movie. I'm not kidding you. Like the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Like, why are they taking this so deathly seriously? I don't know why. It's so stupid. And yes, a subject like this could come up, but you have to portray it in a way that's not cheesy, in a way that doesn't feel like it's a rejected Lifetime movie, because that's exactly what this feels like. This is gonna be shit, and I can't wait to rant on it because I know it's gonna be terrible. And yeah, guys, so there are two kinds of trailers, you know, there are some that are really good, there are some that are really bad, and then there are some that just really amuse me. Especially the fact this comes on April Fool's Day. That really amused me as well. The fact that it comes on April Fool's Day next year is, like, the funniest thing about this. But, yeah, God's Not Dead 2. I'm definitely gonna be checking this out because it looks really fucking stupid, but yeah. And the next trailer is gonna be just as stupid. I've already seen the end of it, but I haven't seen the rest of it, and I'll tell you guys what that is in the next part. Two ridiculous trailers in a row, guys. Seriously, how often does that happen? But seriously, guys, this trailer is so stupid. This is the trailer for London Has Fallen, and I remember Olympus Has Fallen very vaguely. I remember I thought it was an okay political thriller, nothing really that big. I thought it was an okay movie. I don't remember it really. I just remember I watched it and I didn't really think much of it, but, this movie looks really stupid. Something I like, though, is that everyone's hamming it up to the point where this could be a fun movie. The thing is, though, it's not going to be a fun movie in that a good movie. It's going to be a fun movie because the actors are taking it so deathly seriously, and they're hamming it up so much, and everything that's going on is so ridiculous that I feel like I can have fun with it. And, you know, you can tell that, like, Morgan Freeman, he's really trying, like, so hard in this movie. I honestly think that Morgan Freeman's just doing this movie for money. I mean, you can just tell he's not taking it too seriously, especially the ending with the, oh my god. I mean, you gotta love that epic line. That's gonna go down as, like, one of the most epic lines of next year. I can't wait for this, guys. Honestly, I can't wait for this. I know it's going to be really stupid, but I can't wait to see how this turns out, because I know it's just going to be a lot of fun. And obviously, it's fun in a bad way, but, you know, at least it's fun, you know? I'm trying to stay optimistic here, guys, but honestly, guys, this movie really does look like shit. I can't wait to see how bad this movie turns out to be. And yeah, so, two bad trailers in a row. Let's hope the next trailer is at least somewhat decent. Alright, guys, now I just got done watching the trailer for Warcraft, and I really didn't know what to expect going into it. I'm not an avid World of Warcraft player. You know, you guys know I'm not a gamer. I don't really play video games unless something really good comes along, like The Last of Us, that I can really get into. I know World of Warcraft is PC. I don't really play it, though, and, I think the concept to this movie is really cool. I think the concept of, you know, beast versus man, that's a cool idea. I like that. It's just that this movie looks really boring, I gotta say. Nothing about it really looks that interesting. I was very bored by the dialogue. And the thing that looks like it's really gonna save this movie is the cinematography. The cinematography looks great. It does look like a video game, though. And that's the idea, I get that, but it looks okay. The CGI doesn't look like anything amazing. This is probably just gonna be a movie that comes out, and certain people are gonna like it, certain people are not going to. I don't think it's gonna be anything that's special, and it's too bad. It could be doing something different, but it just doesn't really look that interesting. Mainly because, I mean, it's based on a PC game. There really isn't much of a story to it besides man versus beast. That's all I've really heard, that's the story, and, there really isn't much else to it, so I like they're trying to create a story around it. I just don't really think this is going to work as a movie. I really don't think it's going to. So I think it's going to be one of those things where, you like World of Warcraft, go play the game, stay away from this movie. That's kind of how I see this movie to be. So I'm really not looking forward to it that much. I think it looks okay. Yeah, so very middle of the road. Not much to say. That's really how I feel about Warcraft. One of the biggest reasons I did this video is because of the Finding Dory trailer. I wanted to react to it for you guys for the longest time. I never got a chance to, and I've wanted to see it for so long, and oh my god, guys, I was so looking forward to this trailer. If you guys don't know, Finding Nemo is the first movie I ever saw in theaters. I saw it when I was like 4. I've loved it ever since. It's one of my favorite anime movies of all time, and just the fact that we're getting to see these characters again in 2016 is amazing. And this trailer was great. It really was great. Yes, it didn't really show a lot. It was a teaser. What did you expect? It really was just a teaser. It showed some key scenes here and there. I really think it looks great, though. I mean, Ellen DeGeneres looks great. Albert Brooks looks just as great. It really feels like we're right back into those roles, and it really feels like no time has passed, and I really like that. I think it's really great that we're going to focus on Dory in this one, and maybe, like, what's going on with her family, and I didn't get to see her parents in the trailer, but I heard they're very funny. I don't remember who's playing them, but I heard they're both I think Ed O'Neill's one of them, but I heard they're both very funny. The kid that's playing Nemo, of course it is a new kid, because obviously the kid that played Nemo's voice changed, so you can't really do much with that. But he looks really good. He definitely sounds like Nemo. I didn't really notice a difference. But I think this looks like a lot of fun. The animation looks great. I can't wait for this. And again, just the fact that we're seeing another Finding Nemo movie in, 2016 is so awesome. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be a great sequel, and it really is not going to let me down. I can't wait for Finding Dory. Just one of my most anticipated movies of 2016 by far. I'm so happy that I finally was able to review to you guys. And yeah, so there you go. That's how I feel about Finding Dory. Next trailer. Alright guys, so I just got done watching the second trailer for Ride Along 2, and you guys know I really love the first trailer, and this trailer really didn't disappoint either. I think this just looks like a really fun movie. I know a lot of people didn't like Ride Along. I just think it's a really fun movie. Kevin Hart and Ice Cube work really well together. I like they have more of a team in this movie. It looks like that's going to be a lot of fun in that aspect. And Kevin Hart, I mean, anything this guy does is just naturally funny. I don't know what it is, but something about him. He could do anything that would just amuse me. He has such great presence in that way. And Ice Cube obviously looks great. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And definitely seems more like 21 Jump Street than the first one did. Like, I definitely get some 21 Jump Street vibes. It looks like there's a lot more action in this one, which I really do like. And I'm really looking forward to it, guys. I gotta say, Ride Along 2, I know it's a January movie, but I think it could be one of the few January movies that's actually a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be a good comedy. We had The Wedding Ringer this year. That was pretty good. I didn't hate The Wedding Ringer. I thought it was a good movie. It wasn't a great movie, but it was a really good movie. It was, well, not a really good movie. It was a good movie. And I think this is going to be that, too. It's just going to be a fun movie. And if we just keep getting Kevin Hart comedies in January, I'm perfectly fine with that, because this guy's great. Anything the dude does is just hilarious, and this is no exception. It looks really funny, and I can't wait for Ride Along 2. Looks like a lot of fun, and yeah, so I know, I can understand if you guys don't like it, but I think it looks like a lot of fun, and yeah, so that's my thought on that. Alright guys, I just got done watching the trailer for My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, and let me just say right off the bat, I have not seen the first My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Why are we getting a sequel? I don't understand this. I mean, did anyone really ask for this? Really? And especially because the movie came out, like, what, back in 2003? And now we're finally getting the sequel? Now, the movie is one of my mom's favorites. I know my mom really loves the movie. I think my dad really likes it too. I definitely want to check it out because I actually really like this trailer. I think this movie looks like a lot of fun. And, honestly, guys, I think it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of the humor is really natural. I mean, it's not ridiculous. They didn't make the trailer too ridiculous. I think this is stuff that could actually happen. Like, for example, just this big family and no privacy. I mean, just that concept is really funny, and it looks like a lot of fun, definitely. Plus, the daughter's really hot that's getting married. I'm not so fond of them making it another wedding. I think that's a little far-fetched and a little too on the nose, I will say that. But I think it looks fun. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm not, like, hyped out of my mind or anything, but it looks like a fun movie. Just like a fun movie that's just, something you can watch, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a fun movie. I'll definitely check out the first one, because I really do want to see it. I've heard it's actually a pretty good movie, and this one looks fun, too. So, overall, I think this looks fun. Nothing much else to it, but it definitely does look fun. Okay, next trailer. Alright guys, I just got done watching the trailer for Moonwalkers, and this is a movie that I've never heard of before. I didn't really know much about it. I just knew it had Ron Perlman and Rupert Grint, who are both really great, of course, and I didn't really know what this movie was gonna be, really. I didn't really know too much about it, and this looks a lot of fun. First of all, the concept is great. I love that they're making it seem like we never went to the moon, and that Stanley Kubrick planned it all out. That is hilarious. Honestly, that's very funny. It's really cool to see Rupert Grint in a movie who I haven't seen since Harry Potter, honestly. I haven't seen him in a long time. This looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a very funny movie. Rupert Grint and Ron Perlman look like they work very well together. This could be really fun. My only worry is that they're saying it's true, and people are gonna, like, start to make up conspiracy theories on how this movie could be true, and it's gonna be really stupid. I feel like it's gonna cause a lot of controversy when it's really just a movie. It's kind of gonna have the same problem as The Interview. I like that this movie is willing to take risks, though. It really looks like it's, one of those what-if scenarios, and I think those kind of concepts are really fun, and I think this is a concept that could work out really well. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So Moonwalkers, I think this looks like a lot of fun. The cinematography looks really good. It looks funny. I'm definitely looking forward to this, but let me know how you guys feel about this, and yeah, let's get to the next trailer. Okay, guys, this trailer was pretty disappointing, I have to say. This is the trailer for the Divergent series, Allegiant, and you guys know I really liked the first two Divergent movies. I think they were both really good. Definitely Insurgent being better than the first one. I enjoyed both of them. This really looks bad, though, guys. I'm not really looking forward to this at all, honestly. It looks boring. It doesn't look that interesting. It looks very tedious. I'm really not looking forward to this at all. And plus, I've heard that they've changed the entire plotline from the book, which is a cool idea, but why call it that if it's not what you... Why call it the title of a book if you're not gonna follow the book? It just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. So maybe this could be good. I really don't know, guys. Right now, at least, this really does not look good at all. I'm not really looking forward to this, guys, I have to say. So yeah, this trailer, I didn't really care. Honestly, I didn't really care. It looks okay. Concept's cool. Cinematography looks fine. But other than that, guys, I think this is gonna be the movie where I'm just tired of this series, honestly. I think I'm gonna be tired of this series. And yeah, I don't really have much to say about it. So Allegiant really does not look that good, I gotta say. Really, nothing that special. Alright guys, just got done watching the trailer for Gods of Egypt, which I essentially, just from the title, was not looking forward to, because I don't really like these kind of movies. I'm kind of tired of these, like, medieval Roman Empire movies. I find them boring, and this really doesn't look that good, guys, I have to say. I mean, the cast, even the cast, like, the acting was very wooden. It doesn't look that good. The CGI is horrible in this thing. Honestly, that shot at the end looks so fake. Nothing about it looks real. Really, this movie looks very tiring. I know it's going to be a boring movie. I know I'm going to be bored. I always get bored with these kind of movies. I mean, unless you have a really compelling story, unless this is like Gladiator or Braveheart or something like that, it is very hard for me to get interested in these kind of movies. And I might just not like it because of my personal taste, but that's just the truth. That's just how my personal taste is. So if you guys like it, fine. Me personally, I don't have anything to say about this really because I just find it very boring, and I know I don't really like these kind of movies, so I knew it wasn't going to be good in the first place. So overall, I don't have much to say about it. It looks fine, I guess, but not really much else to say. Don't really want to talk about it any longer. Alright guys, I just got done watching the trailer for Zoolander 2, and if you guys don't know, I've already said it before, but if you guys haven't heard it, I have seen the first Zoolander. I watched it back in, like, March on my trip to Florida, on the bus to Florida, basically. I actually bought this DVD specifically for that purpose, so that way we could watch a movie on the bus, but I really love the first Zoolander. I think it's a really fun movie. It honestly is a pretty great comedy, and I was looking forward to this movie, and it really does look a lot like a lot of fun. I think this looks like a really cool concept. I love this concept of, he's no longer this fashion icon because fashion has changed, and everyone that wears his looks dies. I mean, it just sounds like a really fun concept. Everyone looks like they're having a great time here. The Benedict Cumberbatch cameo, oh my god, that killed me. And Justin Bieber dying, I mean, it doesn't get funnier than that. There are so many great things about this trailer. I can't wait for it. Will Ferrell, of course, is back. He's gonna be awesome. I love the first Zoolander. This one looks just as great, and I can't wait to see it. It just looks like so much fun. I will definitely be checking this out next year. I love that they're calling it Two-Lander. I think that's really cool. And Zoolander 2, definitely looking forward to it. This also looks like it's actually pretty thrilling. There's some good action scenes in here, definitely. But I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait for it. So Zoolander 2, definitely looking forward to this one. Guys, I just watched the trailer for How to Be Single, and just that title alone is really stupid, and this movie looks really stupid. Dakota Johnson and Rebel Wilson. Rebel Wilson looks good. She looks great. She's always great, really. She is always great. I've never really seen her give a bad performance. But this just looks okay. I mean, the concept of it, I really don't understand. Is the movie about the joys of being single, or is it about a way to get over being single? Because in the beginning of the movie, it seems like she's trying to get over being single, and then, I mean, the beginning of the trailer, and then the end of the trailer, it's like she's happy with being single. I can't really tell what the movie's trying to do, but, I don't know, this is just the trailer. Alison Brie is in it. She's always hot, so that's good. Dakota Johnson, whatever. She's a good actress, I will say that. Black Mass showed she's a really great actress, and this just looks okay. Doesn't look like anything that great, and How to Be Single. I don't have much to say about it. It just looks okay. Maybe it'll be funny, but right now, at least, it doesn't really look all that great, so I don't have much to say about it. Alright guys, so it is the next day. I had to stop my video last night. I just got kind of tired, so I had to stop it. But let me just say that the trailer, I just watched this for the Huntsman Winter's War. I only have a few trailers left, so it doesn't really matter that I went to bed or whatever, but, I don't really like Snow and the Huntsman. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I don't like Snow and the Huntsman. It came at a time when those, like, movies, darker adaptations really were not working. You had, like, Jack the Giant Slayer. You had, like, Snow and the Huntsman. All shit, honestly. They're all really bad. The only good thing about Snow and the Huntsman was Charlize Theron. She was really good in that movie. And that's why I think this movie looks a lot better. It really does. I mean, just everything about this looks so much more interesting. Not only is this showing how the Huntsman became the Huntsman, how the Evil Queen became the Evil Queen, but it's also going to show the Evil Queen's sister. And yes, it's kind of like Frozen, but it's different because we didn't know the Evil Queen had a sister. And that's really interesting. Emily Blunt looks really great. Jessica Chastain looks great. The cinematography looks amazing. It really does. This has the potential to be a really great movie. Chris Hemsworth looks really funny, actually, especially towards the end. I thought it was pretty funny. But I like the way they're showing the origins and everything. I think that's really cool the way they're going to do that. But it also looks like they're going to show the present as well. Like, what's going on with the Ice Queen in the present. Because the Ice Queen looks like she is the main character of this movie. Even though it's called The Huntsman, it looks like the Ice Queen might be the main character. But overall, guys, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm surprised by how good this looks, but this really was a big surprise to me. I was really expecting a dud, but this could be really, really good. Again, the movie could be shit, but the trailer at least looked really great. It really intrigued me, and I'm honestly really interested in this. So I'm hoping this is really good. I never finished knowing The Huntsman, so I'll probably finish it before I watch this, and maybe I'll enjoy it more. I'm not really sure, but this looks a lot of fun, guys. I can't wait for it, and I definitely want to see The Huntsman Winter's War. Definitely. Probably my most anticipated movies of 2016. Honestly, guys, it looks really, really great. So, yeah. And now let's get to the next trailer. Alright, guys, I just got done watching the teaser for Monster Calls. Now, I've never heard of this movie, but I have to say, the plot really intrigues me. I was expecting a horror movie, and that's not what this is at all. It's actually about a boy that seeks help from a tree monster to cope with his single mom's terminal illness. Now, that does sound a bit cheesy, but guys, think about movies like Where the Wild Things Are. That's kind of what this trailer made me think of. Just Liam Neeson's narration, the cast, just everything about it felt like that kind of movie. And it looks like it could be really great. I'm definitely looking forward to it. The little boy looks pretty good. I mean, even though we saw like a few scenes of him, the trailer was really one scene, but I think this could be a really good movie. I think it could be probably really touching. I think it could be really good. It could be cheesy as well, but just this trailer in general surprised me. I was expecting something really stupid, but it actually looks pretty good, guys. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing if a full trailer comes out. Maybe when the full trailer comes out, I'll think it looks like shit, but right now, guys, I think this actually looks really good. I'm looking forward to a Monster Calls. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this movie, and yeah, let's get to the next trailer. Alright guys, I just watched the trailer for 50 Shades of Black, and honestly guys, this looks really funny, mainly because 50 Shades of Grey was a really shitty movie. You guys know I really hated 50 Shades of Grey, and I love that they're willing to make fun of it, because they're really, and when I say they're making fun of it, they're really going over the top, as far as to say, like, she's in the elevator, her head's getting, like, crushed when she's seeing him. That was really funny. The joke that really got to me were two of them. The one where they're in the elevator, there's, like, a crowd of people, and they're, like, making out, and there's, like, a crowd of people watching them. That was hilarious. And then when he was making her, like, his sex slave, and you saw Roots, 12 Years a Slave, Django Unchained, that was hilarious, too. I think this movie could be really bad, but this trailer made it look a lot of fun. I like the way they actually parodied the entire trailer, literally scene for scene for most of the trailer, and it was great the way they did that. The thing with him being, like, Christian Grey being in, like, a strip club, that's kind of stupid. I get that they're trying to parody Magic Mike as well. My fear is with that, I'm worried they're gonna, like, start to do other movies as well, which is the problem with Haunted House 2. That's what my main problem with Haunted House 2 was, that they didn't just stick to one movie. And This one, it looks like you're doing 50 Shades of Grey, but then it looks like they're doing Magic Mike, which that concerns me because you guys know when parody movies try to do more than one, it really loses focus and it doesn't become as funny. The reason Haunted House works was because it stuck to only 2 movies, Paranormal Activity and The Devil Inside. That's why it was funny. Haunted House 2 stuck to like 5 different movies, and that's why it wasn't funny at all. This could be really funny. There are some things here that really do make me laugh, mainly because I hated 50 Shades of Grey so much, and I think this could be a really fun movie. So yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to this, honestly. I think this could be really good. Like I said, I think it could be shit as well, but right now, it looks funny. Let me know what you guys think of this trailer, and let's get to the next trailer. Alright, guys, I just got done watching the trailer for Midnight Special, and I initially didn't know what the hell this was. Damn, does this look good. Seriously, guys, this movie looks amazing. First of all, it's written and directed by Jeff Nichols, so if you don't know who that is, he did Take Shelter and Mud. That's all you need to know. It's going to be a great movie. The plot of this movie is so interesting. Basically, this kid has some sort of, like, special powers, and there's, like, an Amber Alert after him. The police want to go after him. Everyone wants to get a hold of his special powers, but he wants to go on the, on the run with his family to protect himself, and it looks crazy. It really does. The kid looks amazing. Joel Edgerton looks great. Everyone in this movie looks great. Kirsten Dunst, Adam Driver looks like he's the guy that's after him. This movie could be really, really great. The effects look amazing. Honestly, guys, the effects look great. They really look like something amazing. And one of the best things about Mud was the kids. And I think this is also going to be part of that too. I think this is going to show some really good kid acting. The kid in here looks really good. I am definitely looking forward to this movie. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be the first mainstream Jeff Nichols movie. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like in, all theaters, not just select theaters, which is fine. I definitely want to check this out. It's definitely one of the most anticipated movies of 2016 now. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for March 2016. It's going to be amazing. And Midnight Special. I love it they didn't show a lot of the trailer. They just showed like little snippets here and there, which I was very happy about. But this trailer, guys, really impressed me. I can't wait for the rest of this movie, and it is definitely one of the most anticipated movies for next year. Okay, let's get to the next trailer. Okay, guys, I just got done watching the trailer for The Benefactor, and damn, does this movie look stupid. It really does. I mean, the idea of it's cool. Richard Gere wanted to go, like, relive his past with certain families, but it looks so over the top, so cheesy. It looks like a rejected Lifetime movie. It really looks really fucking stupid, I have to tell you. Nothing about it intrigues me. It just looks really dumb, and it's probably, excuse me, it's probably one of those movies that's just like, watch it on TV, or like rejected Lifetime movie. It doesn't look that good. Dakota Fanning really doesn't look good here. Theo James especially looks terrible. He really looks bad in this movie. I'm not looking forward to this movie at all. It looks really stupid, and I'm definitely not interested in this movie. So, sorry guys, this movie could have been something good, but I have no interest whatsoever. It looks really dumb, and yeah, I have no interest in this movie. So, basically, Benefactor, no, I'm going to skip on this one, definitely. Alright guys, I just got done watching the Red Band trailer for Dirty Grandpa, and I didn't really know what to expect in this movie. I like Robert De Niro, I like Zac Efron. I don't really like the looks of this movie. I think the concept is fun, Grandpa want to take his son out for a night out of town before he gets married. Grandson out for a night out of town when he gets married. I understand that. But it looks really stupid. A lot of it really looks stupid. And a lot of it makes Robert De Niro kind of look like a, child molester in this movie. He really doesn't look like that good of a character. I'm really looking forward to this movie, I have to say, so I will definitely be skipping on this one, probably. Maybe it could be fun. I mean, Zac Efron looks good. Robert De Niro, they both look good. It's just, the movie itself looks really, really shitty, and I don't really think I'm going to enjoy it that much. So overall, guys, like I said, definitely going to skip on this one, unfortunately, but yeah, Dirty Grandpa, definitely not interested in this. Let's get to the next trailer. There are 2 trailers remaining, and they're both comedies, and maybe they could be good, maybe they'll be shit. Let's just get into them. Alright guys, I just watched the trailer for The Boss, Melissa McCarthy's new movie, and you guys know Melissa McCarthy really surprised me this year with Spy, and this movie looks really funny. Like I said, Spy really was her comeback, and this looks like she's actually making really funny movies now. I like her character. Her character's different than other characters she's played. This is a character who, she's like the richest woman, Michelle Darnell, she's like the richest woman in the world. She then loses a bunch of her money, and she becomes very, very poor, and she has to, start it up again. It looks funny. It really does. I mean, the joke with Kristen Bell at the end with her tits, that was funny. The thing with the Girl Scout cookies, I thought that was funny as well. I mean, the Girl Scout brownies, that was funny as well. I overall think this movie could be a lot of fun. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think Melissa McCarthy, definitely, like I said, she's really choosing good movies now, and I think this is going to definitely be one of her funniest ones. Honestly, she looks really funny in this movie. I can't wait for it, and definitely I'm looking forward to The Boss. I don't know if it's going to be as good as Spy, but it definitely looks like a fun movie. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So yeah, The Boss really surprised me. I didn't think it was going to be all that good, but after Spy, I think Melissa McCarthy's really going to start to make good movies. And yeah, so The Boss, I'm looking forward to this. All right, we have one last trailer left, and I know you guys want me to talk about it because it's like the big trailer that came out yesterday. So let's just get into it, and you guys probably know what it is, so I'll react to it in a second. Alright guys, for the final trailer, I just watched the teaser for Central Intelligence, and damn did this movie look great. I mean, seriously, it looks really fun. You got Kevin Hart, who, like I said, anything he does is funny, and then you have The Rock, who's just awesome. I mean, he might not be the best, like, actor ever, but he's just so fun to watch, and pairing these two up looks great. They look like they work great together. They have some really fun scenes in this trailer. I really got a 21 Jump Street vibe, like I said, from this trailer. The action scenes actually look pretty thrilling, and then there's the reveal that Kevin Hart was a cool kid, and Dwayne Johnson's character was fat. That is hilarious. I love that. All the jokes in this trailer were really funny, and it looks like it's going to be a really fun team-up between these two. You know, it's an odd team-up, but I think it's going to work really well. I think Dwayne Johnson's, you know, action hero persona bounced off of Kevin Hart's Who the Fuck You Are persona. Works very, very well. I really love it, and I think it looks really great, I have to say. My only complaint is that maybe they don't have that much different of characters, but the difference is that these two characters are, like, know each other, so I feel like this movie is going to be really great. I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's Central Intelligence. I can't wait for June 17th. I know it's going to be a really fun movie. I'll definitely be checking this one out. And that's it, guys. That's it for all the trailers to react to. I hope you guys enjoyed this little, like, afterthought trailer thing I did. I don't know if I'm going to do this again, but this was really cool. I enjoyed doing it overall. I enjoyed talking to you guys about all the trailers that I watched and giving you my thoughts on them afterward. Let me know what you guys thought of all the trailers I checked out. All the links to the trailers will be in the description below. And that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will be for the Man in the High Castle, and I will see you guys for that. Okay, bye.